that Peter was concerned about his position. He was concerned about what people will think about him. He was concerned that he will lose his respect towards his fellow Jewish members. He was concerned about himself. In everything that Peter was doing there, he was concerned about himself. That's very important to understand. In one word, we can say that Peter was displaying the big I. What people will think about me. What people will think about me if they see me with such people. What people will think about me if they see me with them. That's exactly what was happening right now in that context. So, according to Paul here, he's saying that we should done away with the law. To die to the law means to be separated to I. What is I? To oneself. The law was dealing with what? So the law was given for ourselves, what we can do to please the Lord. What I can do to receive something from the Lord. What I can do to receive my blessing. What I can do to receive my promises. That was all about the law. It is all I, what I can do. Because when I gave the title, Die to Live, is that you have to die to yourself in the sense to receive God's life in you. Psalms 37 verse 4. Yes, exactly. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desire of your heart. See, now what touched me when the Lord was revealing this thing to me is that my whole understanding was like, if I do something for the Lord, if I do, then God will give me what my heart desire. You see that the I has not died yet. If I do. So the question is that what is delighting yourself in the Lord? Many of us will not understand that delighting yourself in the Lord it does not mean do something for the Lord. I have to do. I have to go to church. I have to read the Bible. I have to meditate. I have. No, it will be like I'm forcing myself unto the Lord. So here, when the Bible says, delighting yourself unto the Lord, and He will give you what your heart desire, it is not what you can do to receive something from the Lord. The Bible says in the book of Romans chapter 7 verse 12 that the law has no power to give life. And we all know that the law was given to deal with our flesh. The law was fleshly, whatever we can do that. So the moment I am under the new covenant and I'm still having the same mentality as I was under the old covenant, I may not receive what I've been praying for, because everything will be based on what I can do to receive something from the Lord. The Bible says in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 17 that, but he who is joined to the Lord become one spirit with Him. See, here's the thing. Many of us think that if I do enough, if I study the Bible enough, if I go to church enough, if I pray enough, then God will give me. No, it is the opposite. Because the moment you delight yourself in the Lord, His desires become your desire. It is not possible of being a Christian and still having your own desires. Because if you have becoming one with Christ, then Christ's desires become your desires. Christ's will becomes your will. What I want does not matter anymore. That's what Paul was saying there. My position does not matter anymore. What people will think about me does not matter anymore. What I will receive does not matter anymore. But the will of God, that's what matters. If people will think I'm crazy for Christ, it's okay. People will see me with the sinners, it's okay. Because Christ was walking with the sinners. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. The Lord revealed something to me again here that I want to share with you. It goes like this. For I know the thought that I think towards you? Let's stop there. Who has the thoughts? Is God having the thought, or it is you having the thought? It is God having the thought towards us. But nowadays, what we do is what? We go to church bringing our thoughts, imposing our thinking to God. This is what we want. You, God, you must do for us. The Bible does not say, for I know the thought that you think towards you, says the Lord, thought of peace and not of evil, for me to give you your expected ending. That's not what the Bible is saying. The Bible is saying in Jeremiah 29 that He, God, knows the thought and the plans that He has towards you, not you to impose, not me to impose what I want to the Lord. We have to receive our plans, visions, healing, prosperity, promotion, so and so, everything from God. Not the way around. If we cannot receive from God and we telling Him what to do, then we have to go under the old covenant. That's where if I perform well, then I receive. And according to Romans 7, it says that man couldn't attain the perfect righteousness that God was asking through the law. Because the law couldn't give life. What is life? Life is promotion in your job. Life is, let's say, healing. Life is what? Prosperity. So all these things, the law couldn't give. Your flesh couldn't give you that. So now when we are under the new covenant, we still have this mentality of, I will pray enough. I will do. Now I want to flip it and say this one. Could it be that many of us, we are not seeing our prayers being answered because we have put the I before us? Could it be that many of us, we are not seeing our answers and our prayers being answered because we are always saying, God, do this for me. God, do this for me. God, here is what I want you to do for me. Could it be this reason? For Paul says, if I live, it is not I who live anymore, but Christ living through me. Hey, thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and press the notification button down there to not miss the upcoming video. And please do share this link with somebody and let them join us on this YouTube channel. And if you do not have any church where you attend right now, you can join me online every Sunday at Forgiven Generation Church, where Pastor Priya Abraham is the senior pastor. Our services begin from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. We do also have Bible studies every Wednesday from 7 to 8 p.m.